Hello everyone, I'm Sravan from SecC. Today, I want to discuss a paradox that defines the Indian economy. We are one of the fastest growing major economies in the world, yet we are facing a severe crisis of jobless growth, specifically youth unemployment. Why is this worth discussing right now? Because India is currently sitting on a massive demographic dividend, with over 65% of our population under the age of 35. However, according to the ILO's India Employment Report 2024, the youth account for a staggering 83% of our unemployed workforce. If we don't harness this talent soon, our greatest economic asset would become a demographic disaster, leading to several severe social unrest and economic stagnation. The most alarming facet of this problem is educated unemployment. The share of educated youths, those with secondary education or higher, among the unemployed surged from 35% in 2000 to nearly 66% recently. We are handing out degrees, but we aren't creating enough stable jobs, nor are we equipping students with modern industry relevant skills. There is a massive structural disconnect between the classroom and the corporate world. To understand how we got here, we have to look back at our economic history. When India liberalized its economy in 1991, we lived almost directly from an agrarian economy to a services led economy, specifically IT and BPO. We largely bypassed the broad based labor intensive manufacturing phase that successfully absorbed millions of workers in countries like China and South Korea. As a result, our economy generates high GDP growth but fails to generate mass employment. So, how do we fix this? First, in the short term, we must mandate and heavily subsidize nationwide apprenticeship and upskilling programs. Second, in the medium term, we must pivot hard towards labor-intensive manufacturing. Initiatives like the production-linked incentive scheme need to be aggressively decentralized and expanded to MSMEs, which are the true engines of job creation in India. Implementing these measures won't be easy. The primary barrier is an outdated educational curriculum that stubbornly resists rapid change. Furthermore, despite recent reforms, complex labor laws, bureaucratic red tape, and infrastructure bottlenecks still make it difficult for MSMEs to scale up and hire aggressively. Overcoming these hurdles requires immense political will and seamless coordination between the central and state governments. So, in conclusion, youth unemployment isn't just a dry economic statistic. It represents millions of deferred dreams. If we act now to reform our education system and supercharge manufacturing, India will truly realize its potential on global stage. Thank you.